What's up, everybody? This is Crazy Cross Divine. I'm sorry, but you missed the other matches because my goddamn thing did not record as I thought it was recording. We're fighting Vega for the middleweight championship, so I did retain my championship in the last. Bruse down to the ring with mic in hand, and here comes Vega.
On XIM, I know you're watching backstage, which is the safest place for you to be. But I'll get my hands on you one day, and this is just a preview of what will happen.
Right out of the gate for Vega. Bruse gets punched out of the sky by Vega. This does not look good for Bruse retaining. And Vega grabs Bruse by the leg. Figure four.
Right.
And Vega chucks Bruse out of the goddamn ring. And Bruse hits Vega in the back of the head with the head. Vega goes for something, but it misses. And he snapped at Bruse. Bruse hits a neck breaker by Vega. Misses the kick. Vega misses the punch. Bruse lays in his own. Hip toss. Bruse rolls to the outside. Vega goes for a spinning leg drop. And Bruse gets out of the way. And a bulldog onto the chair. But Vega picks, no, yes, he picks Bruse up and gives him a pile driver. A snapmare by Bruse for Vega. And a dragon. Suplex to Vega, to Bruse.
Right. Right.
Vega is all over Bruse, not letting him breathe. Bruse destroys Vega to the outside. Why is the ref still checking on Bruse with the devastating neckbreaker? Pulls it out of nowhere. And Vega ducks. Bruse on the outside again. He's holding his hip. Vega telling Bruse to come on. Bruse taking a breather. Misses. Oh my god! The barricade explodes! And I think so does Bruce's face. Not as bad as Vegas. Bruse gets into the ring. And running, spinning wheel kick over the top rope for the win. Keeping Vega to lose on this 10 count. Counter. And in doing so, Bruse keeps his title for another day. I think that, we were all the way at top. Now we're at the second, so sorry guys. I'm kind of angry that it didn't record. I pressed the wrong button and I didn't realize.
We were hoping to sign you to Strong Style Wrestling, but it seems your current contract forbids it. Let's revisit this in 4 weeks when your deal with Weekend Warriors expires.
Okay. I really don't want to go anywhere else that doesn't have a chance. Okay, we're fighting Vega again. Oh, my strength is 85. Oh, okay. This should actually be an easy match. He's completely hurt. I'm gonna be the person losing his breath. Vega's pummeling himself to the ring. Clutch in one hand, Mike in the other. And they still expect him to crawl. Oh, on the stage. The cage. His orders. Coming down. Championship on his shoulder. So good about this match.
You're a disgrace to Weekend Warriors, Vega. How dare you turn up to face me in this state? Do you expect me to take it easy on you? You leave me no choice but to make an example out of you.
And drop on the Vega. And Vega turns it around, trying to break Bruce's ankle. And he might. Because there's nowhere for Bruse to turn. There's no rope to go, and Bruse runs into the cage. And Bruse with a head scissors takedown. the neck breaker! The most devastating!
1, 2,
Move!
3.
I don't know why you were refereeing this match, Saturn, because you're obviously not qualified. You just made the biggest mistake of your life. If you mess with my career, I'll end yours.
After neck breaker. He gets to hold his title. And that puts us to a 95%, which means we are first in the rankings. I don't know why, but all the custom textures nothing. You know what that means? It's training time. There we go. We trained pretty good. We made everything go up at least one. Strength to 86, skill to 88, agility to 79, and stamina to 72. Very exhausting. Let's see if it pays off. Bobby sustained an extremely serious injury in a recent match and was rushed to the hospital where it is feared he may be paralyzed. His career is almost certainly over. Damn. At least I didn't do it this time. Vega's recovered from his injury and looks forward to getting back into the ring. Alright. Eddie Pulaski. His skill is 103. Let's see if I can win.
Welcome to this middleweight championship clash between Bruse Order and Eddie Pulaski. Bruse Order, could you start us off on how you intend to cope with Eddie Pulaski? I've been doing this longer than Eddie Pulaski, and that experience will make all the difference. Eddie Pulaski, what makes you think you can upset a champion like Bruse Order? It's plain to see that I'm bigger than Bruse Order, and you're going to find that size does matter.
Okay.
We could talk about it all day, but the only thing left now is to see the show.
Let's see if I can win. Doesn't look good for me.
No matter how many matches I win, you ignorant people never give me the respect I deserve. But I'll teach you some respect by making an example out of this poor son of a bitch. It's not about how many times you win, it's how you win that defines a great wrestler. And if you have trouble understanding that, just watch how I beat you right now.
Eddie, Bruse, into the cage. And a clothesline. Eddie takes Bruse over with a headlock. Another clothesline. It seems it's all Bruse can do. The running sidekick. And another running sidekick. And another one. And another running sidekick. And another running sidekick. Headlock takeover by Eddie. Bruse gets out. And Bruse throws Eddie into the side of the cage. Bruse hoping it's enough. Eddie with the knee, a running knee. And a side slam into the pin. On Bruse. Can Bruse get out? Just barely. If she was counting, Bruse probably wouldn't have been able to get out. With another running sidekick. With another one. Keep telling each other they come at one another. And they're hammering away at each other's faces. And I think Eddie got the best of that one. A clothesline attempt. Drops both of them. Bruse calls for something. It's the final testament. No. Eddie kicks out of the final testament. and pins Bruse. The belly suplex. Onto Eddie by Bruse. And a running side kick followed by a super kick by Bruse to Eddie. And another side kick. And another one. Bruse is doing all that he can. And he kicks the ref in the face too. Side kick followed by a snap kick into the face. The roundhouse. And Bruse picks him up, driving the PO into the final testament, into the cage. He's hit both finishers, and Eddie kicks out. How can Eddie kick out? And Bruse hits Eddie in the face. And Eddie catches Bruse. And Bruse gets out of what Eddie just caught him with. This was a power bomb. Sit out. A leg drop after catching Bruse with the power bomb. Bruse looking dizzy. Runs. Hits Eddie with another side kick. One. That's all he can muster. And another one. And a famouser. Another clothesline by Bruse to Eddie. And Jeffrey McWild is coming in to interfere. I don't know what Jeffrey was doing. It was like he was just eyeing Bruse up, telling him that he's next for his title. And the ref has fallen outside. And there is no possible way she'll be getting back in probably. Running side kicks. And it's right. Jeff is trying to attack Bruse. He's trying to screw Bruse. And another running side kick. And he's calling for it again. This time, going to the belt. And again, two DODs. BOs. And he still can't put Eddie away. Running Bulldog. And then he was able to hit him with combinations. And another powerbomb combination. Get over your ref. 1, 2. Belly to back. Driving Eddie to the ground. But the ref's never there. Win. Bruse needs her. She just fell.
1, 2.
That should have been 3, because I counted over 5. No! Bruse gets flung into the cage. And now Bruse is fighting for the time to end, to retain his title. Not the way he wanted to do it, but the way he had to do it. Ruff tried to screw him. Jeff McLeod, or whatever the hell his name is, tried to screw him. But he was able to overcome the odds and keep his title. Alright, so she's not actually hurt. Yeah, Jeffrey McWild. Okay, McWild, not McLeod, but whatever. He tried to screw me. And he's not even in the company I'm working for. Tell him to stay in his own company. We went down because of that match. I hate using keyboard.
We were hoping to sign you to Super Lucha Libre, but it seems your current contract forbids it.
Yeah, well, you just have to wait one more
Let's revisit
week.
this in 1 week when your deal with Weekend Warriors expires.
So I've been offered a job at pretty much everybody.
Bruse order, why don't you give me a shot at your middleweight title on the first week of March?
I mean, okay.
Sure, it's a date. Alright, I'll see you on the first week of March. Make sure you're ready because I know I will be.
Oh crap, I'm going against cross the vine. Alright.
Welcome to the international press conference for Weekend Warriors vs Rising Sun Pure Rezu.
Okay.
Bruse order, what does Weekend Warriors bring to this fight against Rising Sun Pure Rezu? Just when Cross Divine thinks he has all the answers, I'll change the questions. How does the Rising Sun Pure Rezu side feel about this showdown with Weekend Warriors? I've been doing this longer than Bruse order, and that experience will make all the difference.
Technically it's true.
This has the potential to be the best match on the card, so buy your ticket to see it live.
Alright, all the way to the ring, cross the line, with the enzyme Chinoki.
This show is dedicated to the memory of my Lena, who recently passed away. Myliena's work in this ring meant a lot to fans, but the person she was backstage meant even more to us. She lived for her family, and through them she lives on. We hope the donations from this show bring them comfort. But that's enough talking. Myliena is sitting up there waiting for a show, so let's give her one.
Staring each other down. A super kick by Cross, but misses. Bruse, but a sneaky DDT into the sleeper by Cross. And Bruse gets out of it. A running sidekick. And another running sidekick. And another running sidekick by Bruse order to Cross. They're staring at each other across the ring. And a super kick by Bruse to Cross his face. And scissor takeover. Another sidekick. Tossing Cross into the cage again. Just tossing Cross into the cage. Not the best way to win, but it sure is. A strategy. And Bruse Order is your winner. Bruse is trying to help Cross out. Cross just keep him. And Cross is trying with the faith breaker to break through for the day. And into the cage, Bruse goes. And it doesn't matter, Bruse is still in middleweight champion. And now his hand is well driven by the ref. And you're on top with 97%. We have the best ratings.
Anyone that can beat Cross Divine deserves to be at Rising Sun Puroresu as well.
Yeah?
You've certainly blossomed since we saw you last, so we'd like to bring you back with this deal.
What deal do you have in mind? Ooh! Ooh! Alright, so that's $8,000. Doug, you okay with this? I sort of want, to be put in a title champ.
Sorry, you're not entitled to that clause. Very few people are that important to the company.
But I have a title over here. Oh. Can I get creative control?
Sorry, we can't trust you with creative control. Only we know what is best for your career.
Wins pay more and losses pay less? Is that better?
Career, we would expect you to win at this point in your career, so I'm not sure you need that incentive.
But I want that incentive.
No, we can't give you unconditional pay. Very few people are that important to the company.
Well, of course, Cross is. I made sure of that before he passed away last time. I'll do no compete. That's better than the other one, right? Overtime. How much is it overtime?
Great, I'm glad you could agree to our terms. Welcome back to Rising Sun Puroresu.
Alright, where's my title?
We'll book you against Cross Divine straight away to reignite your feud.
Okay. Great.
Bruse, have you ever considered adding some new moves to your repertoire?
But...
No, I like the moves I have. Sorry, did I make it sound like you have a choice? You'll use the moves I tell you to.
God,
Sorry to hear they lumbered you with that overtime clause, Bruse order. Maybe you'll get a better deal next time.
I mean, I'm getting $8,000 if I win. But now I don't know what moves I have. And it won't even let me see, so. Alright. Remember everyone, I'm Crazy Cross Divine. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. If they like wrestling, they should be enjoying this. Or just put it on while you sleep, if that's
I knew you'd come crawling back to Rising Sun Pure Resume, Bruse ordered. People like you always think the grass is greener on the other side, and have to find out the hard way. Meanwhile, people like me sacrificed everything to make Rising Sun Pure Resume what it is today.
That's honestly the truth.
They never should have let you back in, but I'm going to fix their mistake.
Cross reverses whatever Bruse was trying to do. Bruse gets out of the way, but gets speared instead. Cross is all over Bruse. Cross picks Bruse up. But Bruse takes him over with the snapmare. They're eyeing each other up. A quick punch, but Cross gets the better. With the gut wrench suplex and a few kicks. But Bruse with those rapid succession punches. And a side kick. He has Cross laboring on the apron. And he's thrown everything he could at him. Cross goes for a springboard. Bruse catches him with 2 side kicks. 3, sending Cross to the outside. Bruse goes to the outside. Dragon suplex. Final Buster is his new finisher. And he just hit it on Cross into the stairs. And they're hammering away at each other. Faces. But Bruse gets the best. Hold on. Bruse misses a super kick. They're yelling at each other. And a knife hand chop across his face. Cross catches Bruse with a power bomb. Pins him. But Bruse is able to get out. And Cross goes for a clothesline. But Bruse takes him over with the Frankensteiner. And another one. And he rolls him up. But Cross pushes back and rolls Bruse up. Taking him down with the belly to back. Slamming Cross's face. And then taking Cross and picking him up into the German. And Bruse just drops Cross on his head.
Don't worry, this isn't an invasion so much as an exodus, because I'm leaving Weekend Warriors.
Rupert Royal!
I'd like to make Rising Sun Pure Resume my new home if you guys have a spot for me.
He just invaded the match.
Sure. Welcome to Rising Sun Pure
I
Resonant.
don't know what I have to say.
Thanks for welcoming me, Bruse Order. I can't wait to make a big impact.
You're friends with Cross, aren't you? Bruse is telling him to get out. And final, no! Another screw job! Orchestrated by Cross! But Bruse takes him and hits Cross with the final justice! 1, 2, no! Final justice couldn't put Cross away. That's 2 of them. But a super kick. 1. Just a 1. Not there. Also beaten Frankensteiner. Got scissors. Bulldog and Rupert getting in the match again. Frankensteiner to him. A sidekick. And Bruse tries for the German to take Rupert over. Cross giving some fingers, but he gets lefts and rights by Bruse. And again, Rupert is trying to screw Bruse over. No! A crucifix bomb by Cross. Almost defeating Bruse with that pin. A super kick. Another one. Finally one that lays Cross down. They got him. So close. Oh my god, a DDT. Final justice.
1, 2, 3.
And finally,
For those that like to keep count, this was my 5th victory in a row.
the final justice.
Cross Divine couldn't end my streak, and nobody else has what it takes either.
Cross Divine. Again, another somebody tried to screw me again. Like, god damn. I mean, we are the number 6 brand promotion. But look at the money that I get. $8,000.
Congratulations on beating Cross Divine yet again. That raised your profile to 92%.
Nice. as their new middleweight champion. He can stay in wrestling school. Screw that. I don't want to fight the Juggernaut or hype you around. They can stay in wrestling school. Alright, we're fighting Stunner Stu, and I'm getting sued again. Making his way to the ring, mic in hand, is Bruse order. After her hellacious matches against Cross Divine, he has something to say. And now, making his way, Stunner Stu. Royal is a commentator. He just picked up a chair and he's
What are you wearing, Stunner Stu? You look like a reject from a comic book convention. I like to think I'm a trendsetter backstage. Why didn't you come to me for some advice? Is your career going so badly that you've been reduced to digging clothes out of the garbage? I'm glad you're taking such an interest in my costume because these boots are gonna be up your ass in a minute.
Flying sidekick from the second turn. Another sidekick. And a DDT. The Stunner. And Stunner tries the famouser, but misses. And gets caught with the German suplex. Stunner with the drop kick. Bruse with the super kick. Neither were effective. But Bruse with the side kick and a snap there. Bruse stalking Stu. Bulldog. Another. Catches Bruse in the face with the kick. It was swift. And not as swift as Bruce's kick. Bruse with the crossbody. And a jumping DDT again. Bruse taking him, spinning,
3.
and it's all. Got it. It looks like Stu wanted his final justice. Instead of Rupert. Right on the Stu. Stu just speared Bruse. And Bruse punches Stu right off. And out of the ring. Bruse hits Stu. Spinning leg drop. And another one off the barricade. Will this be a rivalry? Leg drop with the chair. Into the famouser. Another famouser. Lay him out. And now he's just walking away. His job done. Oh, because of that match, we went up to 88%. That's good. You got enough time to see what they're suing me for. Because of course it's always something. They're probably gonna try and sue me for taking the belt over instead of dropping it on their show.
Rising Sun Purere's ratings are up because of me, not because Diamond Dallas Page is the champion.
He is the champion. I lost to him. Yep, Doug Hillman. What you want?
This court has convened to hear the case against
Chucky.
Bruse Order. Doug Hillman, you pressed charges, so could you explain why we're here? Bruse Order made a mockery of Weekend Warriors' middleweight title by taking it to Rising Sun Purere's.
Nobody beat me.
It's not my fault that nobody at Weekend Warriors could take the middleweight title off me.
I fought my ass off to keep that thing.
After hearing what you have to say and reviewing the evidence, this court rules in favor of Bruse Order.
Yes, I finally won a court case.
Weekend Warriors had plenty of opportunities to put the middleweight title on somebody else.
Like, Doug, I didn't even want to, like, do that. Like, I thought we were cool and stuff. I got you to the top spot.
Hey, Bruse Order, I understand you've got a match against Rupert Royal tonight? How would you like me to take him out for you? If you give me $6,620, I'll make sure he hobbles to the ring.
You know what? He kind of deserves it for interfering in my match. And I have the money.
Yes,
Go take him out.
please weaken him for me. No problem, consider the match won already. Once I'm finished with him, there won't be much left.
Oh, perfect. And it's a tag team. Well, you'll see that next time. This was Wrestling Empire. I'm Crazy Cross Divine. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe. Please get the subscriptions up. If you watched the video and you found any enjoyment, or if you just like to put it in the background and just listen to my voice, subscribe. I'll be putting out more playlists, so you can literally just set it and go to sleep. Leave a comment Tell me how I'm doing. I didn't lose the title. And I fought my ass off against that cop. Um, and I think I had pretty good matches with Cross. Which is funny because it's another one of my characters. But other than that, it's spooky season. Tune in next time. Stay spooky. And Cross is out.